Scott here from SGA for the Command Tip of the Week. Today we're going to answer the questions, does size up matter? And the answer is absolutely yes. If we do not do a good size up, that can lead to inaccurate assumptions. Inaccurate assumptions may lead to inappropriate actions. Inappropriate actions increases firefighter risk and decreases firefighter safety. We have an obligation to do a good size up every time. With that being said, every member of the organization must be able to complete a good size up from the first day they step onto the floor all the way through their retirement. We owe that to each other. We never know who's going to be first on the scene, but they do set the tone for the incident. Size ups need to be practiced on a regular basis. This is a perishable skill, and if we don't use these skills, we will lose them. A good size up is developed by compiling information prior to and upon arrival at an incident. This information can be divided into facts, probabilities, and possibilities. If you notice, facts are printed in green on the slide. This is done to signify that we are basing our decisions on only facts. This gives us a green light. Facts are things that we know for certain, like size of the building, height of the building, occupancy of the building, time of the day of the week. Probabilities printed in yellow on this slide, these are items that we can predict with a reasonable certainty. If our decisions are based primarily on probabilities, then we need to use some caution. These prediction factors could be fire conditions, smoke conditions, and what these conditions are telling us. If you can properly read the smoke and fire conditions, you can predict a lot about the conditions that are on the inside of that structure. These factors can help you determine if it's an attic fire, a basement fire, a room and contents fire, or a structure fire. We should not base all decisions on these factors. We may need to do some protective measures to make sure that the building is safe for entry. Possibilities, printed red on the slide. These are what we believe to be true based on what we see. There's a lot of unknowns here. These factors may be things like a car in the driveway and kids' toys in the property. This does not mean there are people in the structure or they are in a survivable atmosphere. So red means stop and reevaluate until you can add some facts and probabilities. Depending on the facts and probabilities, I may be willing to risk my life and yours to make a rescue, but it makes it a more calculated risk. So stay tuned for more tips on size up and risk assessment in the upcoming weeks. Be sure to practice your size up and make good decisions based on facts, probabilities, and possibilities. And as always, train like your life depends on it, because it does, and be safe out there.